right there in the corner. Hello, everybody. It's Joe Haygood here, aka mclazyj. We're back. I'm gonna check one thing real quick while we're sitting here, and hopefully I don't screw it up too bad. Oh, and I need to turn that down. Nothing like hearing yourself twice. Sound control panel. See. Okay. Let's see, I'm looking for... Let's see if that makes... Oh yeah, that's a lot better. We need to go over here now. Sorry, I'm probably getting super drowned out by this soundboard right now. Turn this down just a tad bit. Okay. I just want to make sure that, yeah, yesterday I was having all kinds of problems and I figured out what it was. So I think we're good now. But I am Joe Haygood, aka mclazyj. We're back, and bitch it is finally time. We've been waiting since it was announced, what, September, October last year? Mass Effect Legendary Edition is here. Well, that's interesting. Oh, so it only installs the first game. I see. That's how it saves space. Okay, that works. I'll install the other two tomorrow because right now I don't have a ton of space and I think I need a lot of space for this. I hear it's up to 100 gigs, so I'm gonna have to move some stuff around. So we will start with Mass Effect. And glorious 4K HD. Yeah. That Nihlus soundtrack right there when you start. Is so good. Okay. Oops, I don't want to do that. I want to go here. Let's see. I'm looking for... It's exactly what I want. Film grain on, absolutely. Why would I ever turn that off? I am looking for subtitles, which I want to be on. Classic, we had the original 1 to 60 level range will be used instead of the new 130. Oh, so do I want to do level 30 or level 60? Damn it. Controls are a little touchy. Okay, I want that. Where do I fix the Mako stuff? Okay, auto level up, no. Combat difficulty on normal is fine. Legendary mode or classic mode. Do I want 60 levels or 30? I love having the 60 levels. I mean, I made it to level 60 by the end of the game last time, so yeah, I want 60 levels. Yes.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database.
I have to find out how I freaking
Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure
I have to figure out
connection
how the hell
confirmed.
I change. I want classic Mako controls. I wonder if I used my, oh no, this Shepard's, oh no. Custom female.
Please log in to access your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Profile
Confirm
reconstruction.
pre-service history.
Let's see. Yeah, colonist.
Confirm psychological profile.
I never wanted to be ruthless.
Confirm military spec. Confirm
Only soldier.
facial identification.
Change appearance. Okay, let's see. Clear skin, yeah. I wonder if I had my code from the original game, if it would give me who I had. I'd have to go look it up. Yeah, I was fine with that. Eye color. That's fine. I didn't do too much customization with that stuff. The big thing is hair color. Let's start here. Wow, that's poofy. Huh. The Sloan Kelly, huh? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Yep, that'll work. I want to make sure I don't unibrow this thing. Let's see. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, so yeah, whenever. I don't know. I don't know when the election is. Yeah, we have to vote for a recall in our state. Because apparently people are upset with our governor for, you know, trying to protect us from COVID. What? Oh, do we have some city stuff we're voting on too? Oh, so it's not the recall stuff yet. City district? Oh yeah, it's our district. He must be up for re-election. That's normally how it goes. Okay. I never have scars. Well, I take that back. I think I might have had a scar. No, I think I went scar. I don't think I had a scar. That's right.
Profile reconstruction
Unblemished.
complete. Identification confirmed.
Okay, so classic mode. No, use all the talents. I don't care. I don't just need defensive. Attack people. Fuck them up. All that looks good.
Well, what about Shepard? She grew up in the colonies.
She knows how tough life can be out there. Her parents were killed when slavers attacked Mindlar.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Oh, yeah.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Wow. It's a good looking Jupiter.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence. Commander.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, but they've upgraded all the graphics. It's in 4K. They changed some of the inventory structure and stuff in the first one. Because the first one was very different. The layout, structure, the way it worked, everything was very different from 2 and 3.
All stations secure for transit.
And now your Shepard stays the same throughout, which really pissed me off because the third game, the Shepard gets all fucked up and it doesn't match the one that you had in Mass Effect 1 and 2. Yeah, I know, I couldn't, because they don't have all the exact options in this one. That's why I was like, I almost was tempted to boot up the 360 version, they had that big long code at the bottom. You can enter a code for your Shepard. But I'm already here now, and broadcasting would have been a pain in the ass. I can't believe I just spent 20 minutes though putting that together just to build the Shepard.
Thrusters, check. Navigation.
I'm not as bad as my friend Alan Paz. He will spend hours in a character creator.
Just under 1,500.
Seth Green.
1,500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
The pilot, yep. That guy in the hat.
I hate that guy.
Joker.
Nihlus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
You always expect the worst.
Oh, and Jennifer Hale. Still the best interview I ever did.
What are we doing here?
Jennifer Hale is prolific in the voice acting community. If you've watched a cartoon or anything with voice acting in the last 20 years or played a video game in the last 20 years, more than likely, she's done a voice in it. Right up there with Nolan North.
Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihlus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
Great. You pissed the captain off and now I'm gonna pay for it.
Don't blame me. The captain's always in a bad mood.
When he's talking to you, Joker.
Speak to the captain. No assignments yet. Ooh, I have points to assign. Yes. Ah, the Codex. Back.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole.
I do love me some Codex.
Responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would...
Time to start creating saves.
probably don't want to keep the captain waiting.
Commander, looks like we had a smooth
Navigator
run.
Presley.
You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander, just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the
you mean?
Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihlus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this program.
It does look good. I'll admit it.
A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihlus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihlus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like
Oh,
this.
Corporal Jenkins. You'll get yours.
What can you tell me about Nihlus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihlus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihlus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They don't have to listen to the law.
Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Yeah, they
Protected
are.
at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Oh, we'll get there.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a...
Hey, Sascotty, what's happening? How are you? Let's get you a shout out. Hope I spelled that right. Oh, I missed something in there, didn't I? I did. Hold on, let's try that one more time. I really screwed that up. The hell? Dang it. Why can't I just copy this? There we go. I'll just do it from here. Nope, that's probably not right. Gosh, am I just... What am I not getting right here? There we go. I can do this. Don't worry, they'll wait for me. There we go. And I don't know what clip that is. What that is. Well, I guess that's Call of Duty, maybe? Okay. Let's see.
I try not to think about Akuz.
Sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to offend you.
I'll get there soon enough, my friend. I'm sorry. I missed that underscore. And I think it was an L and an I in there, but my bad. How are things going this evening for you, sir? Or ma'am, I should say. I think it's, well, you can tell me pronouns and I will address accordingly.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander.
I should have some sort of pronoun command now that I think about it.
My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous.
I'm gonna be changing some of my alert sounds and stuff anyway soon, so.
That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander.
I know why
Eden
it was
Prime's one of our most stable colonies.
chosen.
Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's got to be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board.
Now, the funny thing about Mass Effect. This game came out in 2007. I had been writing for Aeropause.com, which is a site that no longer exists now, sadly. And Microsoft, I had gotten in good with Microsoft after going to E3 that year. And that was the year when E3 was kind of shrunk down and consolidated and was in Santa Monica. And I made a bunch of good connections at that one. Talked to Ken Levine of all people, from BioShock fame. Okay, I already did all those. Anyways, the point is, while I was there, I kind of got in good with Microsoft and talked to them for a bit. You know, why are we, can we not like explore, or maybe we have to, I forget if the XP stuff came afterwards.
Commander Shepard.
Used to be like examining stuff around the ship would give us XP, and so far I haven't seen any of those spots light up yet. But I don't remember if that happened before or after we become captain. But anyways, so Microsoft started sending me everything to review that year. Project Gotham Racing 4.
They say it's a paradise.
They sent Halo 3, which is the first time I ever understood why Halo was so popular on console, because it felt fantastic with the controller. But one of the games that they sent for review that year was Mass Effect. And it's a game that I kind of followed because I've always been kind of into sci-fi stuff. But as much as everybody knows me for playing Mass Effect insanely across all platforms in all iterations, yes, I even have a version of it on the Wii U, a Wii U that sits in my office at work and that I load up on occasion, and yes, I do play Mass Effect 3 on it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
I don't like being kept in the dark, Captain.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis.
Oh yeah, they definitely cleaned up Anderson.
Unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Ah. Prothean.
Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery it jumped our technology forward 200 years.
But
doesn't have the facilities to handle.
This is a game that did not click with me at first. And I struggled with it for the first 5 or 10 hours that I played it. And Richard Windsor, who was another writer at the site.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about.
And Richard Windsor had crashed through the game, bowled through it like a bowling ball, and reviewed it.
He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
We want to be the saviors of the galaxy.
You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Huh. Put my name forward.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are
okay.
It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge
now. But yeah, so I was saying Richard Windsor, he reviewed this thing because he, like I said, he bowled through it, got all the information, wrote up a review, and I kind of shelved this game for a couple months. And
nobody really knows how or why.
This was a year, if I remember correctly. No, it was the year before Mass Effect came out. Well, actually, excuse me. I had a lot of time on my hands during the holidays that year, so I decided to go back to this, and that's when it finally clicked.
But it represents something much bigger.
And I started delving into a lot of the lore and reading through the Codex stuff and started getting fascinated. That's when it all came together for me. And it was like, oh, this is so good. And it was. It's fantastic.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Yeah, what's the wrong hands?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active.
Excuse me.
Figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk.
And from there, it was like, oh, I played it. Played as a Paragon. Then I created a second. I created a male Vanguard. I started as a female soldier. Then I did a second playthrough as a male Vanguard, and played more Renegade.
Might be willing to start a war over this.
Except for where I knew it might cost me characters. And yes, Kaidan always dies.
Just give the word,
I don't.
Captain.
No, I take that back. I have done some playthroughs where Kaidan has lived.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Oh, man.
Get down.
Ashley Williams. Bit of a xenophobe. Not gonna lie. She is not a fan of aliens.
We're under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Oof. That's not good, guys.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Well, it's on us.
Fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Oh, Jenkins. So yeah, it was a game that did not click with me at first, and it's one of those things where people kind of laugh because it's like, but you're such a nut.
Doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Or
your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
You know, such a nut for Mass Effect, but yet the first shot now.
The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
N7 training on Jupiter.
Nihlus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihlus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
Everyone jump.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles.
I see that the sprint looks a little better than it used to. Yes, I want my assault rifle out. My Avenger M8. Oh. I think that's everybody. Oh, Jenkins, see? That look. Oh, that look on his face. Still good.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I remember when I used to first, when I first played this game, I didn't know that those weren't bad guys, and I freaked out.
Catching you up.
Yes.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard.
Squad. Continue to dig site. Okay. Oh yeah, I got Kaidan over here. There we go. Yes. Codex.
50,000 years
The
ago,
Protheans
were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy.
Yeah, so we started off basically thinking that all of our technology is coming from the
Only the
Protheans.
legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to Spectres are agents from the Office of
But,
Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the
It
Citadel
grew on me in such a way, and then I remember 2010, it was like, oh yeah, I was there, GameStop, midnight, didn't even worry if I was getting a review build or not. I didn't care. I wanted to have that thing at midnight, went and picked it up, came home, played it. Mass Effect 3, I actually took 2 or 3 days off of work to play.
The terminus systems are located
For this collection, I took 2 days off of work. I'm off tomorrow and I'm off Monday. So I'll be streaming it probably through the weekend. Although on Sunday or Saturday, I have an engagement where I'm going to be out of town. Not out of town, but not in the house for a few hours. Family, gots to do it. Ships and vehicles, starship sensors.
A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
That's cool. Oh.
Not now, Commander.
Why not? Ooh.
Take out those hostiles.
I thought I just did. Nice work. Oof, the gas. Yeah, it's definitely a brighter and pops off the screen a lot more than it did. And I wonder if some of that is like, okay, well, you know, yeah.
Thanks for your help, Commander. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth
Wow.
haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
Time for a little payback.
What else do you know about the
Time to kill some of these alien
That's what I remember
scum.
from history class back in school.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ease up there, Williams.
Life forms with limited AI program, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil.
Oh, no.
Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Hmm. Hold on. I'm trying to get a cap that fell on the floor. I win. My left, my left. I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We do that a lot.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
I own all 7 seasons, so we watch it quite a bit.
Extend the monorail and expand the colony.
But what I was saying is like it pops off the screen a lot more. And I know some people used to complain it's the film grain that did it in the past, but I have the film grain on right now.
I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know.
But I'm wondering if it was a limitation of the times. But like I noticed, like being in the Normandy, it's a lot more bright. And I know there is a part of me that thinks like, I don't know, the other lighting was kind of cool.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
I already saw that.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry, like I
Yeah,
said,
those N7s trading in the Jupiter, you know, on the Titan and on Jupiter, in that high G environment to kind of prep them for anything. Yeah, I know. I like Ashley, but she's Ashley Williams, but she is a soldier, so I very rarely roll with her with my soldier builds.
The Geth are a humanoid race of...
Yep. The non-council races. All right. Yes. Let's see. Let's see. I'll give you that scorpion armor, Mr. Kaidan. Got that gas, baby. Oh no, Ashley, you're in my way. Ashley Williams, get out of my way. Huh. Kill with a melee.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
They're probably trying to take it off site.
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay.
Changing plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay. Well, we're gonna investigate the research camp.
Combat kinetic barrier. Combat
Okay. There we go. Get some shield boosts. Okay. Collect. Oh, wait a minute. Go to equipment. Light armor for humans. There we go.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your
Yep. The husks.
Oh god, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Yeah, I kind of forgot that they blew up. Let's get that fix. Gotta go to the next one. That's where the important stuff is.
Security locks engaged.
What? Hold on. I didn't even see the pattern.
After the...
Am I crazy? Did I miss the pattern?
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Yep. Oh my gosh, they're still alive.
Oh god, they're still alive.
Do to them.
Drop them all like a bad habit. Ding ding, ding ding, ding ding, ding ding. Alright, I'm gonna save this right here.
Door. It's closed.
I didn't see the pattern. Was it just... Oh, I see. In the other game, it gave you the whole sequence and then you had to do it. That's what I was waiting for. Okay. Well.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door. before they
There's my crazy guy.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone. You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the
You know, the fun thing was in the original game as well, like all the characters that you ran into, every single one was created using the same character creator. So there was the possibility, however slim, that you could run into yourself.
The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
Yeah, what can you tell me about the attack? What was happening? How's it going?
1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end.
Watch
Then
it.
everything went quiet.
Soda and
We
water
just sat
together.
Too afraid to move. Until you came along.
Well, that makes sense. I would be scared.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's interesting.
Nihlus was with us in the Normandy.
So there was another Turian.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type
Oh, I wonder if my sleeping behind the crates guy is still here.
remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our
By the way, if the volume is too low or anything, let me know. I'll get it bumped up. I kind of turned it down. Not a ton, but a little bit.
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable.
Uh-huh.
Genius and
Night
madness are
night.
two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet. That's impossible.
My
I'm
bad.
sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel hasn't.
Is it madness?
I gave him an extra
Williams,
dose.
take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Yeah, I didn't knock him out. I could have.
You're wasting your time. The age of humanity is over. Our extinction is inevitable.
Manuel, I need to ask you something.
It's probably best if you just leave him alone.
I don't have time for this.
Time? Our time is over.
Okay, so there's nothing else over here, I don't think. If I remember correctly, nope. I was looking for just to see if there were any crates over there. Always be prepared. You down with ABP? Saren.
Saren. Nihlus.
Yep.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Oh, that didn't sound good. Hold on a second. Ah, that's the one I was trying to remember. Mass Effect Revelation. I would highly recommend, if you're enjoying the story that you're seeing here in Mass Effect 1, and God knows if you haven't played it by now, that's kind of crazy, but
after the Geth secure a location,
there was a book, there's been several of them, but the first one that came out was Mass Effect Revelation. And Revelation is a prequel. Takes place, I want to say, 15 years, 20 years before Mass Effect 1. And it focuses on a very young David Anderson, who is being investigated to become the first human Spectre. If you remember, he alludes to the fact that he had a shot and failed. Man,
Shit! Look at the size of it.
oh, I'm gonna have a field day with this freaking photo mode. That was terrible.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
Okay.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
But yeah, it's all the Mass Effect books are really good, except there is one that's kind of disappointing. And it's funny, it took place. God, it was one of the ones between Mass Effect 2 and 3, and I'd have to go look it up. It was. The writer was a bit unfamiliar with the source material and made some gross errors.
Over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived.
You know, a man that was homosexual throughout a lot of the books, all of a sudden was oogling over women, which is kind of weird.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The awards, like calling them by colors when they're not by colors. It's just a lot of stuff that was like a lot of inaccuracies, and they actually pulled the book to fix them. But it just kind of showed that, you know, sometimes it's wide, and it was the first book I think that Drew oh gosh, I can't pronounce it. Kapashian, the guy that wrote Mass Effect 1 and 2. I don't know if he did 3. Definitely did 1 and 2, and he did like several of the novels.
Can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look.
He had left.
I think it landed over near the spaceport.
And this was a book that they had contracted out to another writer. And, you know, it had its problems.
of the damned.
And that was annoying.
It's coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull.
Indoctrination.
I have to go.
Good times.
Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you've got to learn when to shut up.
Come clean.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody. Hell, most of the time I don't even know what's in the packages. Just thought there might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Yeah, we
Who's
do.
your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
Maybe it was like that. I always thought it was, it did the whole pattern and then you had to follow it. But I could be wrong.
Somebody's gonna pay for this. Let's get the bastards.
Let's get these punks. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I just gotta go to the bathroom real quick and gotta turn on the air in my house because it's getting warm in here. Hey everybody, just a second. I just want to make sure that my air conditioning isn't getting picked up on this thing. Okay. Just making sure. In the past, I found that this mic can be very sensitive, and I have to make sure that I have it pointed a certain way so the air conditioning isn't picked up on it. So, let us continue, shall we? So we're going to the landing docks, I think, or the shipping docks right here. This was always the first kind of real challenge in the game, like where I was like, oh man, this is actually kind of hard. Like it was not an easy section of the game because you do kind of get attacked.
Commander, it's Nihlus.
Ah, upgrades, finally. Okay, hold on. We need to get to our equipment. I know Nihlus is on the ground over there. The Banshee is a lot less accurate. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Lancer for now. I do want to upgrade. Yeah, I don't like using those phasic rounds. Shotgun Stinger. That is a definite positive upgrade right there. That's a worthwhile upgrade too. We get grenades. It's still not digging on this. Okay, Ashley. No. I am going to give you the edge too, just in case. I'm gonna actually give her the stronger armor too. I'm gonna roll in light.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait, don't.
I was sleeping behind the crates.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell.
I do love Jennifer Hale's voice acting. You know, I've done, and look, this is nothing to mark the guy that does the male voice.
You're saying Nihlus was murdered by a Turian?
I think it's Mark Meir, I think is his name. Nothing against his performance. It's not terrible.
I think they knew each other.
It's just, I always found Jennifer Hale to have such power and command. And it's like Shepard's just that natural, there's just a punch that she puts behind the character that's so good.
We were told a Prothean Beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform, probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
Because I was already there.
Never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
Yeah, tell me about the attack, fool.
1 minute the ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
The mothership connection said we need the funk. Do gotta have the funk.
The whole place got dark as it came down, and it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
Is there anything else you can tell me about?
I think I already asked him all the
They brought it here
questions.
this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and
Yeah, I already asked him this. Yeah, I already asked him everything. Okay.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
They're not gonna do the head turn before the body turn. That was always such a great thing. You got him. You killed those Geth. Oh no, I jumped off the bridge. I didn't even know there was a gap there. You could do that. That's interesting. Yeah, I've never fallen like that. Shoot him in the back. Fancy cars, diamond rings everywhere. You can see. That's how we take him out. Yeah, I must have fallen right there between that, like clipped through it. I did not know you could do that. Now I do. How's that feel, buddy? Time to switch to... Did it actually die? Oops. That was a terrible shot. That was a good shot, though. Bam. There we go. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Off to the beacon. Off to the beacon.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
See, that's the thing. The Geth deify the ship. Bombs. So we have to go and defuse all the bombs. It's actually very important that we go and defuse all these bombs. Not an overly complicated task, but a task that needs to be done.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
Yeah, there's a set of them that are over there. There are only 3? I honestly thought there were 4 bombs. Unless it's just I can't see them. The 4th one on my radar because of where it's at. Somebody want to cover my 6? Thank you. Oh, that's bad. I just threw a grenade right here. Okay, so there is one more. Damn it, why do I keep throwing... Oh, because I keep thinking X is my interaction tool, not A. Because so many games nowadays, it's A to interact. Now you're going to say, why are you going all the way over here? There's nothing over here. It's like, well... You go over here because you're looking for... Oh, I'm fatigued. Well, that's new. So now you have stamina for your running. I see. Okay. Well, I was just looking. You never know. Could have been a supply crate over here. Maybe we did have a stamina bar and I just never noticed it. I mean, the sprint didn't even look like a sprint. At least this looks like a sprint. Like, oh yeah, you know, I'm running. Now.
My God. It's like someone dropped a bomb.
Now that looks a lot different. Before, that was just a scorched earth area. There wasn't all the building stuff in it. That's interesting. Also, this vegetation I don't think was here. Now, before I flirt with the locker, hammerhead rounds. To the story, what's on the never knowing exactly what I find. Locked and loaded, voices screaming, let's go. But I'm just doing what I'm told. Getting a lot of good stuff. Getting a lot of good stuff. Now, see, I'm playing the 1 through 60. Now, if I remember correctly, the first playthrough, you can only level your weapons up to 5. You actually had to do a second playthrough with the character to get them up to level 10. Cryo explosives. That's actually good. Having ice bullets. All right, I'm ready to touchy.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
To think Kaidan could have been the guy that was jacked up. Save our guy.
No, don't touch it. It's too...
Oof. Oof. Oh, I can't stop during a cutscene. I want to take a picture of that, but you can't. Achievement unlocked. Matriarch Benezia.
Touchdown on Eden Prime.
Ah.
A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
Martina Sirtis.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
In due time.
Doctor? Dr. Chakwas. I think she's waking up.
Yep.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
Like the morning after shore leave. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
You think?
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance.
Because it went boom boom.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. And the blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction...
I took a screenshot there because I want to compare that to the original.
I'm going to add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
That's all you do is sit in the mess, Kaidan.
You sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander.
Wow.
Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad.
Nihlus is dead.
Nihlus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
The Geth would have wiped out the whole colony if I hadn't stopped them.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren.
Saren. Now see, remember that book I mentioned, Retribution?
A living legend.
Or Revelations? They ran into each other. Saren was the one reviewing Captain Anderson for the Spectre program.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology, blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction, whatever it was. Sarah took it. But I know
Oh, man. Yanni.
He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Yeah.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting
this
close.
is so great.
Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
I love this scene. Coming into the Citadel for the first time is so good.
Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
I couldn't have done it without you.
We're Marines. We stick together. And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
No, he was an idiot.
I was there. You did everything right.
He was a dum-dum.
It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not going to be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father's.
Yeah, no doubt.
Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
My family were homesteaders on Mindwar. I'm the only one left. But I've moved beyond that.
Oh, that's right, a Kuz. I imagine that bought you any post in the fleet. Word is we're heading for the Citadel, ma'am. Can you, tell me why?
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Makes sense. They'd probably like to know he's not working for them anymore. Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Well, the problem is they don't like rogue Spectres. That doesn't go over well. Lockers, Chakwas.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse. And the Alliance always needs good doctors. So I stayed on to do my part.
Excuse me.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
I've been up since 5:45.
Or maybe taking
Had a long day at work.
med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
What do you
Fair
know about
enough.
Captain Anderson?
I've served with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
How well do you know
Kaidan.
the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
Oops.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration.
Headaches.
Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaidan's lucky. He just gets migraines.
Oof.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Gotta talk to everybody. That's my locker.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened.
Percent.
If Jenkins was still
We
alive,
barely got to know good old Jenkins.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
I'll never use you in my team, though.
appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. It comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
That's right. Paragon it up.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready. Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
He doesn't want to talk. Whoops, that's my bad. Wait a second. Yep, up close and personal. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little less sleepy kicking in. I'm trying to fight it off though, because a lot of times I end up getting a nice second wind. Open the door. Yeah, see? I might have to call, even though I don't want to, I might have to call it quits here soon. I'm starting to feel it. Yeah.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Oh, I love this scene. It's so good.
Flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Yep.
Sizes and everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance
yeah.
You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
Well, there wasn't much territory left for us
Just
to...
ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like
I hated Udina. He's such a dick.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihlus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing.
Okay.
Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
I hear you. Put at least 1 point in to intimidate. Because I don't really care. They can auto level up as far as I'm concerned. Yes, this is the kind of stuff I thrive on right here. Okay, biotic amps. Did I miss something? Oh, I did miss something on the primary side.
Citadel. The Council is an executive committee composed of representatives from the Asari
Yeah, and so far there's only the three: Asari, Turian, Solarian, the oldest of the Council races.
Power over the independent governments of other species. The Council's decisions carry great. Biotics is the ability of rare individuals to manipulate dark energy. Combat heart. Medigel is a common medicinal salve.
Follow the pulsing radar. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argus Row cluster. She had particular about the Hydra system, but was recalled before the team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team? Hold on.
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault.
She's the one who started this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
Huh.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador Kaidan. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kaidan? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Wow, just told off that Volus.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly. Within one lifetime we established
Brother, it looks like you have shower curtain rings inside your hat.
And quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups. Though we are always welcoming to outsiders, our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
Interesting.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Okay. Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
I guess we'll talk to the Volus.
Human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
Yeah, they are not happy with. He's not happy with me, that's for certain.
What is this place?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Wow.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Yeah, see? Dang it.
Why aren't the Elcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Oof. That is some bitterness.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
One last question.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes, yes. Good day, EarthClan.
Good day, EarthClan. Oops. Okay, so we're gonna go out here. Ow!
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Wow.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Cytheria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I probably should be going soon if I'm going to get up in the morning at some point. This is a good point to save it.
The Asari were the first.
This is when we're going to end up starting actually recruiting the rest of the party, I believe. A good chunk of it. Ooh, excuse me. So, yes, that'll do it for today. Got about 2 hours in. I'm not going to complain. But, yes, I have time off today, or Friday and Monday, so I'm sure I'll be streaming more of this. I want to thank everybody who stopped by, including Sauce Gowdy. Thank you for that. We will, like I said, we'll be back probably a couple times tomorrow. I know we'll have our definite nighttime stream, which will stick, but we might have some stuff during the day. I might try to get 1 or 2 smaller sessions in, maybe recruit a couple of the party members. But yeah, till next time. Thanks everybody for watching. Till then, bye.